So straight to it then. How good is the Rode Blimp at reducing wind noise on your microphone? Here I have the Rode Blimp attached to a boom pole, and I've got that supported with a grip head and onto a microphone stand to mimic a standard boom position. I've got the Rode NTG3 microphone, and that is being routed into a Tascam DR100 MkIII. I've got the gain set on 30, and I will not do any post-processing with that except to normalize my volume to minus 23 LUFS. As you can see and hear, it's a pretty breezy day out here, and we're getting wind gusts. There's sort of an average wind speed of around 10, 12 kilometers an hour. So it's a pretty breezy day. But as you can hear, the Rode Blimp, you can see it moving there in the wind. It's doing a very good job of keeping the wind noise off the microphone. And I would juxtapose that with some of the wind noise that I'm getting from the on-camera shotgun microphone, which is the Rode VideoMic NTG, which is using the Rode Windshield WS11. I'll play that now. And you'll see that there's a significant difference in terms of the performance. Now, the Rode Blimp is very good at reducing wind noise. However, it's not wind-proof. Once the wind reaches a certain velocity, it will get through the blimp, through the dead wombat, and you will get some wind noise once the wind velocity really gets up there. However, the Rode Blimp, the blimp really does add, the performance is much greater than that of the slip-on windshields that you get on other microphones. One thing to note, however, is when you are using the dead wombat, that you do tend to lose some of the higher frequencies in your recording. So if your microphone has a high frequency boost, you might want to engage that, or indeed you can simply elevate the higher frequencies in post. Okay, the Rode Blimp, as well as offering the wind protection, it also is a shock mounting system, and that is, it's designed to isolate your microphone from handling noise, the handling noise associated with moving a boom pole around, or indeed holding it by the pistol grip here and pointing the blimp at the sound source. So as you can hear, it does a pretty good job of removing handling noise from movement. It's also worth noting that the Rode Blimp is pretty significant size-wise, so that is something to consider when you're thinking about how much gear you can bring into the field for your recording session. Assembling the blimp is simple. Here I have the suspension assembly on a mini tripod. The lyra clips can be moved along the rail to suit your microphone. Use the included hex key screwdriver to loosen the lyra clips and move them before tightening in position. The Blimp Pro cable attaches to your XLR microphone. I'm using the Rode NTG3 here. Place your microphone above the lyra clips and push it into position. The suspension assembly can be used in this form for indoor booming, where no wind protection is necessary. To add the blimp housing, align the housing with the rails and slide the housing over the suspension assembly. Secure the housing by tightening the front and rear clamping levers. Screw the front and rear domes into place. The Blimp Pro cable is routed neatly through a small hole in the underside of the blimp housing to minimise any air gaps. The handle position can be changed to get the best balance for your microphone. Use the locking dial to loosen the handle. The handle can be moved along the rail and can also be rotated through 180 degrees. The quick release angle clamp allows you to change the angle of the blimp, and also secures the Blimp Pro cable in place. The Blimp Pro cable is routed through the handle assembly and allows you to quickly connect your XLR cable to the Blimp. Attaching the dead wombat requires some effort, as it is quite a snug fit on the Blimp. Pull the fur firmly over the front of the Blimp as far as is possible, and then stretch it over the rear dome. Pay attention to tightening the drawstring as tightly as possible to eliminate any gaps that may allow the wind to enter. Remember to tuck the drawstring away as well, by tucking inside the dead wombat or hooking over the clamping lever to ensure it doesn't rattle against the Blimp.